Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3, and we love a little scenario where we put you in a corner and we make you pick A or B. Well, I'm pretty sure you probably know all about doing a fantastic budget.
Hopefully.
But do you have what it takes to stick to it, especially when it's your birthday party and you want to throw a good time for all of your friends? So it's time for us to find out in another round of Would You Rather? Dum dum dum. So this is how it works.
Okay.
We paint a scenario and you need to let us know, would you rather?
A or B. Cool.
A or B.
I'm there.
Now, this is the scenario. You want to celebrate your birthday with friends and family, but you're trying to figure out which option is best and most cost effective. So, would you rather A, host a party at home where the budget is controlled, but you pay for everyone?
Okay.
Or B, go out for dinner and drinks, pay only for yourself, but there's a chance of overspending? Which would it be, A or B?
I kind of feel like either way, if you're having a party, you're going to break the budget.
No, it's
so
almost,
I think you've got to plan
like
ahead.
when it comes to your birthday, especially if it's a significant one. I mean, do you really want a budget?
Yeah,
I don't know. I know that's a big statement.
Can we throw in another option?
Okay, I'll tell you how we do it. We normally pick a restaurant and, you know, everyone covers for themselves. But what we do is if you're the birthday boy,
We'll
as the
cover
group,
collectively,
we
yeah.
cover your expenses. So you don't pay for anything on your birthday.
You see, now that's another way. That's option C.
That's option
So when you're
C.
hoping maybe that you don't do anything and then your friends are going to do this on your behalf.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we're fishing
I've done
for, yeah.
both before. You know, where you celebrate at home, where you invite people and you say, I'll cater, we're having a bride, or just come and enjoy. Or you go out, but at the end of the day, you go out for your birthday and you have celebration. And at the end of the day, when it comes to settling the bill, you know, everyone, it's such a mission, is trying to who got what, and then at the end of the day, you just pay for it anyways.
And everyone,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
people just split down the line. And you
So
end up
for
paying
me, it's
someone
like
else's
this.
goodbye.
I don't know. It's like this. But I do enjoy, you know, having something at home and getting a nice piece of steak and putting it on the braai and, you know, sorting out a couple of snackies. I would go with option A.
Option A.
I'm definitely going with option A because you can make a little go further. I think you can get a couple of marquee meats, you get a really nice steak. And then you can kind of shore up the rest with a bit of burri, kind of your stocking fillers, if you will, to use that term. But
and it's a good vibe as well.
Okay, we don't know what we're talking about. Please can we see what the viewers had to say? Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what you had to say online. We're heading over to Facebook. Let's take a look at those comments. Okay, we don't have those comments right now.
Check, people are feeling the same as us.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
So we have Sasha Lee saying, good morning, Expresso family. I would go with B. With A, hosting a party will not even save me more money and would have to clean up afterwards. I agree with you.
Ooh, fair
I'm
game.
going out with a small group of people. I would pay for tapas. Everyone should just cover their own drink bill. That's also a good way of doing it. A very smart way of doing it is if you pick a restaurant and, you know, you get restaurants that don't charge corkage. So everyone pays for their main meal, but you take the wine.
And you use the last drop that you got to see. Now I understand. I get that. Let's take a look at another.
Laura says, good morning, my favorite people. Good morning to you as well, one of our favorite people. I would go with option A. Knowing that I've saved, especially for this occasion, makes more sense to me. Yeah. So the cleaning up part.
I suppose you know when your birthday's coming. You've got no excuse not to save for it or plan ahead. It's the one thing that you do.
I can think of nothing worse than option A. Imagine you have to stand there, cook, and it's like busy.
You don't have to cook, you braai, and everyone collectively braais at the meat that you got. The only thing is with that is you might get that one person that doesn't know when to leave. You see. There's always that one person.
And if you are the last person there and you're wondering who that person is,
then you know.
Then it's you.
But it's your bride, Graham. It's your
but usually that person at least helps them stay clean up.
This is also true.
Yeah, and we all have that friend. Some of them, I've got a few in my life. Lucian definitely is one of those. I've got a mate, Greg. I used to wake up after we had passed out at about 3 in the morning and find him washing dishes, just purely out of like OCD. Like
don't know when to go home.
Those are keepers. Those are the kind of friends that you want to keep around.
Well, listen, as always, we hope that these whole would you rather scenarios will get you thinking. As you can see, there are still quite a few comments coming through, so weigh in on would you rather for option A or option B. We also have Natalie saying, sort of A, we do a braai, bring a braai, and usually some snacks or a salad or so. Things are way too expensive. We absolutely agree. And Sylvia says, good morning, Expresso show viewers. Definitely option A.
Okay.
Just don't bring a chicken, okay? Because it means I'm going to have to then get out the kettle bride, and then we're going to have 2 brides.
Different sections
if
of
you're ever
bride.
at my house and you see me passive-aggressively setting up the Weber while I've got the other bride going, you know,
for your
okay,
chicken.
someone brought a chicken.
So when you go and buy at Graham's house,
Don't bring
just tell him
chicken.
beforehand what are you going to bring.
You can bring it as a society, and that's even
we have
pushing the lines.
Carmen coming through says, hey, host at home. There are always people who come in and pitch in without even asking.
One asking.
I think that's cool as well.
That's true.
Because we are nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay,
are nice.
well, we've got a proven case study coming from Zelda, which I love. I've tried it both ways. And B is more cost-effective for me. Boom, boom, boom. That should be the answer that we
There
land on.
we go.
B,
Awesome.
because you can work it out.
Yes.
I like the tapas idea because it makes you look generous. You get a couple of focaccias and a couple of finger foods.
Well, you
Oh,
pay
look
for
at you going
everyone's
fancy.
cake.
Some focaccias. Yeah.
And
I'm going with the unleavened bread.
if these are your true friends, everyone does it that way, and it's not a wrong. You never have to feel guilty.
There's really not an A or B. I mean, I
Exactly.
think you can still make it work for you.
Definitely. Well,
Suggest some C's as well if you've got some good options there.
Definitely. Well, as always, we hope these would you rather scenarios really just gets you thinking about your own finances in an honest way, and that you can also build a habit of, weighing out all of the pros and cons when you make any financial decisions. And also, we hope that you make the better choices when it comes to your money, the ones that are right for you.
Check this. The My Goals Plus account gives you cash back on groceries and 25 cents back per litre at BP. That's lit.
Lit in 2023. Weather.